Love is love. Love is love. Adios.
Good morning from Phnom Penh in Cambodia. Hello everybody, hope you are all well. Oh my goodness, look at my big granny glasses. Anyway, yeah, good morning. Just currently in a lovely coffee shop called Temple Coffee. Very chilled out, really nice vibes. There is a free breakfast included with my hostel accommodation, which is fantastic. So today, as we set about to try and see how much Phnom Penh is, please bear in mind that I have already had a little bit of a fruit salad and a orange juice, which was really nice. Recommend it. Temple Coffee. It's nice and cold in here. It is hot outside. Here, mid-January, it's 32 degrees outside right now. So absolutely sweltering. So I'm gonna go back and change now. Made a bit of an error in wearing a shirt and also glasses that just keep sliding off. So gonna go back to the hostel, get changed, put something a bit cooler on, and see you in a second. But in the meantime, welcome to Phnom Penh. Right, that's better. Showered, dressed down a little bit. I'm feeling a little bit cooler in this massive heat. You know what city heat's like? When it's just like penetrated from all sides and really muggy. But you know, can't complain. Nice to be in the heat. I hear that England is very cold right now. Sorry guys. So yeah, it's nice to have a little bit of heat. Welcome to Phnom Penh. So this is Cambodia's capital city. A lot of people think that it is Siem Reap, but actually it is Phnom Penh. I absolutely love this city. It's so green, it's so quiet. It's kind of like a little sister to Ho Chi Minh, I would say. So if Ho Chi Minh was big and crazy and wild, then I would say that Phnom Penh is quieter and greener and more chilled out. Nobody's trying to sort of talk to you on the street or sell you anything. There's a lot of tuk-tuk drivers who are constantly going tuk-tuk at you all the time as you walk along. But that's nice, they just want to take you from A to B. So yeah, really love this city. It's really quiet. The nightlife here is really quiet as well actually. So last night we sort of hit the walking street and there's just not many people out, and it was Saturday night. And so I think that it's quite a quiet, respectful place. I haven't been there, but I imagine it's got something of Chiang Mai as well in the vibe of the city. But I'll find out when we go up to Chiang Mai. So yeah, without further ado, let's crack on with the day. So today we are, here's one I prepared earlier. We are going to see what we can do with $10. Did this challenge in India, and at the time I was just kind of like making up the exchange rate as I went along. I think it was pretty much there. But the funny thing is about today in Cambodia that actually the menus often have dollars on the prices. So you've got Cambodian rial, but generally dollars seem to be more prevalent on the menus. I'm sure that's not the situation in like the little food markets. But everywhere else there's dollars, which means that we will definitely keep track of dollars today. And then the dollar to pound ratio isn't too far off, so I think you British guys can get a good understanding as well of what you could get for like 10 to 11 pounds. So yeah, not too far off. So without further ado, let's go and see what we can get in Phnom Penh. Give me something. Guys, how funny is this traffic after Ho Chi Minh? This is like the main road. And yes, there's a bit of traffic, but just nothing like it. So apparently in Vietnam, you can get bikes really cheaply, but they tax cars like 100 to 200%. So no one in Ho Chi Minh or Vietnam in general really buys a car. It's just not that common. They tend to just buy scooters. But in Cambodia, it's much cheaper to buy a car, like way cheaper. So in general, everyone has cars instead of scooters. So you don't see scooters around as much here. Which I don't know why, just makes it feel, I mean there is less traffic in general anyway, but I think the constant beeping and honking of scooters just changes things. You also see just so many really nice cars. I would say in general that Phnom Penh and Cambodia is more expensive than Vietnam. Look at that. Lovely Land Cruiser. It's more expensive in general than Vietnam and possibly Thailand, but obviously depending on where you go. If you go to the islands, super expensive. Same with Cambodian islands. Koh Rong, Sam Loam was much more expensive than Phnom Penh. I can't understand why Phnom Penh isn't on the digital nomad scene a bit more, because it's so green, it's so peaceful, the people are so nice, and there's so many good coffee shops. You tell me.
You're still with me all the time. How long will I have to wait? How long have we been too late? Now I wish that we never met.
Hi guys, you are going to get me sweaty all day today, I'm afraid. I did have a shower, honest. The amazing thing about Cambodia and Phnom Penh is just how many temples, I feel like I shouldn't have walked forward there, how many temples there are just everywhere you look. When you drive through Cambodia, there'll just be these amazing, majestic temples at the side of the road. I mean, you can't see that at all. I'll try and zoom in. That's the Silver Lotus temple. Right next to me we have a big Wat, W-A-T, which is another temple, Wat Botam. And Wat Botam Park here, just so much greenery. And you've got like a little children's park as well. It's just temples everywhere. It's really, really beautiful, really, really hot, and loads of rickshaws. Hi guys, do you know what? Even though I've come to an amazing place, obviously all the food and drink here is so expensive. So this is the Royal Palace. Absolutely stunning. Loads of people trying to sell tours along here, loads of people selling just cold drinks, Coke, beer, blah blah blah. No one's selling a cheap coffee. Of course, it's like going to London and going to Big Ben and trying to find the cheapest food in the city. But anyway, I'm on my walk down to the waterfront now, on search for something, you know, ideally I'd love some kind of coffee, caffeinated drink, some kind of like little snack would be amazing. Just kick off our day. So yeah, let's see what we can find. The Royal Palace Park. So, Royal Palace all along back there. And then this is the park. It's such a nice place to go. It's really gorgeous, really well looked after, really green. There's people selling candy floss. There's people selling popcorn. There's a lot of people selling tours. Some guy came up to me and, well, like, they keep coming up and saying, do you wanna buy a tour? I think because I'm on my own today, people are keen to get me with a group. They don't want to see me wandering alone. But that also means that people are actually a lot nicer. They're so sweet and try to like point out directions and things. But yeah, this guy came up to me and was like, hey, where are you from? And I was like, oh, I don't want a tour, thank you, I'm all good. And he was like, I'm not trying to sell you a tour, I'm just trying to find out where you're from. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, cool, I'm from England. And he was like, oh, cool, do you want to come on a tour? I was like, damn it, I just told you. Anyway, there's supposed to be a little street around here. There's actually loads of coffee shops here. guys, so I've got my first purchase of the day. So it's fresh sugar cane, I believe. I'm gonna look this up later and double check, but anyway, she literally just pressed it. Not yet.
You want to go and see Monkey Temple?
Oh no, thank you. Oh bless him, he says, I want to go to Monkey Temple. I'm sure it's amazing. There are obviously loads of things to do outside of Phnom Penh, including the killing fields, but I've been before and I've done quite a lot of the big sites and, you know, important things to see. So today I'm really just hoping to get around on foot. Anyway, so I spent $1 on all of this fresh sugarcane juice, made fresh right there. Bless them. There was wasps everywhere, so hopefully, you know, they don't get stung. That's the only thing I would say about Phnom Penh. It is amazing, I love it all completely. The only downside, if you can call it a downside, is, I think I said this about Koh Rong Sam Loem, once again Cambodian island. The only thing is, there's quite a lot of bugs. So bed bugs, mosquitoes, and wasps. So bring your bug spray, guys. I don't even know if bug spray works on wasps, who knows. Anyway, I'm gonna take this down to the river. Let's go. In front of me you have Mekong River. So the Tonle Sap, which I'm definitely saying wrong, river comes down to Phnom Penh and meets the massive Mekong, which you can see here. There's actually kids swimming in it. Oh, it's the dirtiest river ever. So far on my travels I've been to India, seen the Ganges, and obviously been to Vietnam and Cambodia and seen the Mekong. And they're just two really, really, really filthy rivers, unfortunately. I have heard never eat anything that comes out of the Mekong. And I think it's probably true. It goes through enough countries with enough people throwing all sorts of things into it that, yeah, probably wouldn't eat anything. But either way, that's not the point. The point is, look at this lovely view. Once again, I'm just struck by how serene Phnom Penh is. It's so just peaceful. It's mad after coming from Ho Chi Minh, where everything's go, 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 and then especially Delhi, where it's just this sprawling, mad metropolis of people, to come here. I mean, Cambodia does have a really low population. Obviously, the horrendous things that happened with the Khmer Rouge mean that they have had a dent in numbers, and as a result, there's just not many people anywhere really. Even for a capital city, feels really, really quiet. What that brings with it, I suppose, is just a lot of quiet spaces, a lot of quiet parks, and a lot more places to sort of sit and reflect and look around, compared to the likes of Ho Chi Minh, Bangkok, Delhi, where you know, I wouldn't be able to sit here for 20 minutes without somebody probably trying to sell me something. So yeah, it's really relaxed, really impressed by Phnom Penh. I realised that I'm supposed to be talking to you about dollars. So we spent $1. This is massive and so sweet that I am going to be just bouncing off the ceiling for the next 2 hours, and then I'll probably crash this afternoon and have a nice nap. But anyway, bargain at $1, so we've got $9 left to spend. I think it's time that we go and find something to eat. See you in a sec. How tempting it is to go to 7-Eleven. No, I'm only joking, but a little traveller, it's always a little traveller hack going to 7-Eleven for lunch, so it's nice. They do a toasty for like 50 cents. So if you were really, really on a budget, you'd go get a cheeky little 7-Eleven 50 cents toasty. However, that's not where we're going. We want to try something local. So I've been reading up, and a place that looks really good is a place called David's Noodles. David is a Cambodian man. I don't know if that's his real name. It's not just like Bob's Burgers. That is the other funny thing though. All the top restaurants in Phnom Penh on TripAdvisor are burger places. We're not going for burgers, right guys? So I'm gonna go and try and find David's Noodles. It's got really good reviews and apparently they make the noodles in front of you. People say it's really busy, so let's just keep our fingers crossed that we can get a table for one. Let's see.
You need noodle like this?
Yeah, that would be perfect, thank
Okay,
you.
this one the noodle the same.
Oh yeah, that would be great. Either. Happy. Amazing, thank you. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Put sugar, lemon, okay, a little bit of
hot. Right guys, so David's Noodles here was closed today, but never one to stay down for long. Went on a really long trek to this stall here. So there's a lovely lady here who is making sort of noodles and rice dishes and all sorts on their little local stall, and it's really nice to sit on the plastic chairs at a plastic table because, as I always say, even in Asia, if you're not eating on a plastic chair. So that was really nice. So I actually asked for vegetable noodles. She's got two types of noodles which she makes herself. She's got egg noodles and rice noodles, so I had rice noodles. Obviously a bit of a language barrier. I feel bad, I didn't ask obviously in Cambodian, not obviously. Should have learned the Cambodian for noodles with vegetables. Anyway, so I ended up getting noodles, vegetables and some sort of indiscriminate meat. I think that I safely kind of buried it quite well. I don't know if you saw my closing shot. So yeah, I kind of buried it a little bit. But I must say that that was so nice. The noodles, like the sauce was amazing, the vegetables were really fresh. I think that was a really, really good little find, to be honest. So, how much did I spend? Well, also, so basically when I paid earlier for my sugar beet juice, I gave it $10 and I got real in change. I've just worked it out and I got $8.70 back. So it cost $1.30. And I will work that out in pounds and put it alongside the bottom as well. So that gives us $8.70 left. The food over there was $5,000, which is about $1.10 to 20. Here we go, guys. You got me making it up on the spot again. I'll put the actual down here and work out how much we've got left. But let's say we had 870, 770, maybe like 750 left. So we've got loads and loads of dollars left. So let's go. I still want to try and find, so we've had a nice breakfasty drink and noodles. I still want to go and find a souvenir, and I want to find somewhere to have a beer, and then we'll see what money we've got left for other things, other treats. Perfect. Right, see you in a sec. Wow, so while looking for a market, I have stumbled upon the National Museum of Cambodia. Blimey, guys, you've got to see this. I forgot how beautiful it was. It's so gorgeous. Huge, stunning building. Lovely to look around, amazing to find out a bit more about the history of Cambodia. I have actually been there before, so I did that last time I was in Phnom Penh in 2019. And also it's $10 to get in. So on our budget day, guys, we probably will not be able to go in. But do you know what? It's so beautiful from the outside that if you can't afford to go in, definitely just have a look around the grounds because it's really, really pretty. But yeah, just slightly more than our budget allows, I'm afraid. Hi guys! So, I'm searching for a market, honestly, trust me. But in the meantime, I'm so hot. It's like peak, like 1 p.m, 34 degrees outside. Just want like a nice cold beer. And I've heard about this place, so there's no adverts for it here whatsoever. So it's called the Sky Bar. It's on the 22nd floor of the Phnom Penh Tower. So I just really want to check it out and see if it's any good and if we can afford a beer. Wow, guys, I'm at the Sky Bar. So the bad news, it's closed. Doesn't open till 5 p.m. The good news is, it doesn't really matter when you can come up and see this amazing view. Wow. Even if it's closed, I think come up here. It's so incredible to see Phnom Penh from above. Look, you've got the big, massive road through the middle. Once again, still pretty quiet. And then you've got the Mekong River going down there. Just so many skyscrapers. It really puts into perspective just how big this city is. So there you go, guys. Bad news, Sky Bar opens at 5. The good news is, I just get to sit up here anyway. To be honest, there's no one here. So you could probably just bring a beer up. But probably you shouldn't do that. It's tempting, isn't it? Well, I guess back down again. But well worth a hike up.
You never had to be alone again, and I know you're the one I've been looking for, and I know you're the one for me. So baby, I'm reaching out for your love.
Hi guys, so just a hop, skip and a jump from the Eclipse Sky Bar that was closed. It's a place called Frown Chicken. It's a really cute little cafe. It's got loads of outdoor seats and indoor seats. It's got a lovely breeze. It's got a nice fan. So when I sat down, they brought me a free iced tea, which is dreamy because I love my tea. And I've ordered this, so a pint of draft beer, which was $1.50. I've also ordered some gyoza. I'm not really sure what the filling is, it didn't say, and I know that gyoza are Japanese and not Cambodian, but I still think it would be nice to try something while I'm here. And those are $3.50, so this is where we start to spend our money, guys. So we've got $5 spent here on a nice beer and some gyoza in a lovely cafe outside. Cheers to that. Guys, my food has just arrived, the gyozas, to go with my beer, and look at this. look absolutely incredible. They're cooked into some kind of giant pancake. So you've got the gyozas going through here with a lovely dip. They look absolutely incredible. I can't wait to try them.
Listen, just give me a chance. I know that we can find our love again. Now hear me, just one more dance, 'cause I know we can make.
Right, hi guys. So let's regroup on budget, okay? Because we've got our beer and we've had our lush gyozas. They were really, really nice. So where are we? So we spent $1.30 on the sugarcane juice earlier, 5,000 Rial on the noodles, which is obviously quite confusing, $1.50 on beer and $3.50 on gyoza. That brings us to a total of
If you really believe.
that brings us to a total of $7.32 roughly, which gives us about $2.68 left. Now I say about because of the exchange rate and the Rial that I've got back. It's actually $7.32 that we've got left, which it sounds pretty good. So, and then sorry, no, it's actually cost us $7. Hold on. Anyway, total cost is therefore comes to about $7.32, so we've got about $2.68 left to spend. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm getting so confused about numbers. It's so confusing when they give Rial change to dollars because of the different exchange rates anywhere. So anyway, we've got about $2.50 left, and with that I'm hoping to get something sweet and some kind of souvenir. So wish me luck, let's see what we can do.
Same mistake again. Believe me, I want you to stay. You'll never have to be alone again. And I know you're the one.
Right guys, food and drink over. Lovely beer, lovely gyoza. Now we have got 10,000 Rial left to spend, which is about $2.50. Sorry about my terrible exchange rating in my head back there. I'm just making it up as I go along. But no, I've looked it up and we've definitely got 10,000 left. So, where to go? So, the central market looks big and buzzing and bustling. I've had a look at pictures and videos of it. It looks quite a lot like the Ho Chi Minh market. And then there's the Russian market here as well, which is quite interesting, which apparently is a really good place to go and haggle. However, I am actually going to check out one in the middle first, which is called Ang Eng Market, A-N-G-E-N-G, and just see what it's like. Let's go have a look. If it's no good whatsoever, then I'll head to one of the other bigger markets. But this one seems to be a bit more local and a little less touristy, but who knows? Let's go check it out, see what they've got. Rest assured, by the way guys, that the irony of me heading off to find a souvenir at a market that is less touristy than the two main tourist markets is not lost on me. It's like when you see people say, oh, there's too many tourists, and they are a tourist. So hello. So I won't complain about a touristy market. Obviously I am a tourist and I want to go buy some kind of souvenir. However, I think it will still be interesting just to see what a smaller, more local market looks like. Chances are it might just be fruit and vegetables. Take myself a sweet corn home. Cheeky little dried souvenir. I'm joking. Yeah, let's go check it out. But obviously the other two markets I'm sure are well worth visiting too if you are here.
For us to make it through the night, stormy weather,
came up to me and he was like, beautiful lady, do you want to ride? And I was like, the fact that I'm walking along, dripping with sweat, my hair is pasted back, and this guy still managed to say beautiful lady without cracking up. That man deserves an Oscar, honestly. He really does. Right, we should be getting there now. Look at this cute cafe. There's so many of these cute finds. So many cafes that look straight out of Bali. They've just dropped here in the middle of the local Cambodian streets. Anyway, so I can kind of see a lot of stalls up ahead. Whew. Let's go and see what we can get. I know, guys, I know I'm asking for a lot. 10,000, $2.50 for something sweet and a souvenir in Cambodia, which is actually quite expensive. I realise I'm asking a lot. Let's see what we can find.
To ease my pain before this night is over, I will guide you home.
Ang Market, which I'm sure is not how you say it. It's probably like Ang Ang. Anyway, however the hell you say it. Ang Market is definitely the right place to have come. Oh, wow. Beautiful birds overhead. It's just super local. It's just absolutely packed with local people, just haggling, negotiating and getting their sort of snacks and things for the day. I think I'm just leaving it now because there's quite a lot of cafes. I think I'm just on the outskirts, so I'm going to head back that way. Oh, there's a man doing something with bananas. Go and see what that is. I like banana. So we'll have a look. But yeah, that was definitely the right place to go. Loads and loads of stalls on the ground, loads of interesting things to buy. So yeah, let's see.
Hello?
Hello. How much is banana?
Banana. Potato. Banana.
Oh, sorry, banana.
Banana.
How much?
Two tiny there. Big one. One here. Potato.
No, just banana. Just banana.
Banana.
How much? 2,000.
Okay.
Yes, banana, please.
Cantik. 5 minutes.
Okay. Okay guys, so got my bananas. So I went to a stall over there and a really nice man is doing fried banana. I know what I said, I like banana and this is not the healthiest snack in the world. What's so funny is that he's wrapped it in a piece of paper and the paper is his taxation certificate records with his signature and an official stamp of Cambodia on. I'm not sure what that means for how well his tax rebate or certificate's gonna go this year. That's so funny. Hope he doesn't expect me to bring it back or some kind of messenger. Got to take this somewhere. Anyway, this looks lush. It's really hot. I can feel it through the bag, so I'm not just going to eat it just yet, but it gives me a good opportunity to go and try and find some kind of nice souvenir at the same time. Okay, so Ang Market, great for food, not great for souvenirs, which is not surprising really. There was a couple of Christian Dior shirts for sale. I feel like I've had my pick of fake designer goods in Ho Chi Minh. Wow, this is tight. If you watch my Delhi video, you can probably see why I always nearly get run over. Probably break all of the rules of the road, I'm afraid. Anyway, let's try somewhere else for souvenirs. I'm just gonna keep wandering. This is the direction of the Russian market now. So we'll see en route what we can find.
Give me something, something good.
Guys, did I even tell you how much it was? I don't think I did. So, the fried banana massive bag was 2,000 Real. So if you remember, we had 10,000 left. We've only spent 2,000 on our sweet treat, which is amazing. That's like 50 cents. So we can now spend 8,000 on a souvenir. Whoop whoop! If I ever make it out of here alive. Ah. I've been thinking, oh, there's loads of really random clothes stores along the road, but they only sell one of each thing, and there's no tags on anything. Obviously, it's just them doing laundry. It's just laundrettes all along up here. That's really funny. There's so many, look. Oh, okay, that one actually might be a shop. The thing is, it'd be so easy to just walk into a big shop and buy a souvenir, but you know me. I don't want to do that. I want to go and find a little local stall, buy something off someone who really needs it. Well, not needs it, but buy, you know what I mean. Buy something a bit more ethical, a bit cuter, but someone who's got a stall and works on their stall all day, rather than the big companies and the air-conditioned shops. Probably talking nonsense, just trying not to die. Still with me all the time. I tell you what, if your life goal is to buy a magnet or something with Cambodia written on, don't come to Cambodia. No, it's good that there's not souvenir shops everywhere. It's super local, isn't it? As in, I'm in the local area. We've just come from Ang Market. I'm sure if I was down by the Royal Palace, they probably got gift shops. I nearly caved a minute ago. There was a stall selling food and gloves. That was the only two things they were selling. Nearly bought a pair of gloves. And then I was like, what on earth am I going to do with gloves on my next 11 months around Southeast Asia and Australia? I mean, these are lovely. They do gift baskets everywhere. Let me go see if they do a slightly smaller one. I'll just go have a look, is that okay?
Give me something, something good. I get wasted on the thought of you.
Guys, that place was way out of our budget. All of the gifts and things are like $100, $98. Also, I think it's a Chinese shop, so it's probably not my traditional Cambodian souvenir that I'm looking for. However, I did buy something. I bought this. I don't know if you can see it. It's called grass jelly drink. No added flavouring. The grass is enough. Just thought it looked a bit odd. They've got loads of interesting jelly desserts here, so you can buy this kind of grass jelly dessert I've seen people having, which is like long strands of green jelly in coconut milk, and it's like a really local dessert. Let's try the grass jelly drink. Maybe it's Chinese, maybe it's Cambodian. Who knows? Either way, nice to try something new, isn't it? And I can officially say I've never had this before. Also, I won't forget to tell you the cost this time. It was 50 cents. so 2,000 real. Actually it comes to a bit more than that. Basically, the dollar translation doesn't meet their dollar translation, so they kind of just make it up, which is why I always sound like I don't know what I'm talking about. But either way, they then knocked off the extra, so I paid 2,000, which is 50 cents, which is alright, isn't it? So that gives us 6,000 left. Oh, lovely grass. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. It's nice. I mean, it tastes a bit like tobacco, to be honest. It tastes a bit like tobacco and condensed milk. Yeah. I mean, I'll drink it. Oh, licorice. It's got licorice in it. I mean, I'll drink it. We'll see. Sorry about that. Bit quieter now down a back street. Anyway, gonna drink it. It definitely tastes a little bit like tobacco and condensed milk together. Apparently it's licorice. I'm not sure I can taste licorice. But either way, nice and hydrating, I suppose. You'll also have seen in there they had bird's nest drinks and actual bird's nests. So they eat them here and they eat them in China. And it's something to do with like a specific type of bird in a cave whose saliva turns these bird's nests into something delicious and edible. However, I'm pretty sure they're not very ethical. I think that they go and like steal all the birds' nests and ruin the caves, and the birds have nowhere to live. Might be wrong, but if you're gonna buy one, Google it first, would you? And just have a look into it. It's not really a danger. Sorry, no thank you. It's not really a danger for us because we don't have the budget anyway. It was $68 for one tiny little bird's nest. That'd better be a bloody good bird's nest. That's all I can say. Anyway, down a nice quiet street, off to find somewhere to buy a souvenir and just show you around a bit more. But yeah, it's nice to get back into the quiet a little bit.
Give me something, something good. I get wasted on the thought of you. Head is spinning, I can't move. Smoky eyes in a groove. No, I can't get you out of my mind. You're still with me all the time. Oh, how long will I have to wait? How long have we been too late?
Guys, I caved, alright? So I went into the shop. It's called Phnom Penh Souvenir Shop. It's a really lovely shop. It's owned by two women and they're there making loads of different artisan products. So actually, you know, do I consider that caving? No, it's nice to support them. However, obviously our budget was super slim, so I had 7,000 left. As always, I'm just trying to not die. So I got some really pretty earrings and a floating candle. So I was able to get two little souvenirs, which I'm really happy with. These came to 6,000, I just gave them 7,000. You know, they've made them themselves, and that's not much, is it? So that means we have spent exactly our entire budget today. Amazing, hey?
Out of my mind. You're still with me all the time.
Hi guys! From the depths of my very dark hostel room because there's actually been a power cut overnight and everything has stopped working. Anyway, yes, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that this has been useful. I hope it's shown that you can get some real bargains in Phnom Penh. It's not too touristy, which is really nice. There's a lot of great local food. And in general, I think that we've done a good job today on trying to find things to fit within the budget. So we've spent our exact budget, which is really good. Nothing left over, nothing over either. And we were able to get a beer and a souvenir in that, so what a great day. Thank you all guys so much for watching. If I have sort of missed any great recommendations in Phnom Penh, please let me know below. And until the next video, thank you very much. See you soon. Thanks guys.